All right, guys, welcome my subscribers. I am so happy you guys found me. Today we're gonna make a hood with I want to say it's a beetle bug, a bug design, and I am so excited. I fixed up a few things because if you look on the chart, the right side is kind of not the same as the left side. So I already kind of put my X's and did my work, and then I also did my orange and blue because we'll be using this yarn from Hobby Yarn. Our start is we're going to chain 98 chains and we're going to start at row 10. So I'm going to do 52 rows. So let's get started, guys. So I'm going to start with my color blue. My first row is going to be blue. And the first row, all we're going to do is we're just going to chain 98 chains. I'll also be using my 3mm hook. So let's get started. So we're going to make a slip knot. Just like this, pull the yarn through, whoop, there you go, slip knot. We're gonna put on our hook and we're gonna make 98 chains. So just keep them loose, don't go hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, and 98. Perfect. So right now we have 98 chains. I'm going to chain one more, so 99. And then I'm going to do a single crochet in that 98 chain. So single crochet, you're going to go through the loop, pull up some yarn on your hook. You have 2 loops on your hook, pull through both. Again, go in next to your chain, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, pull through 2. So a very simple single crochet. Do it all the way till the end, and then I'll meet you guys there. You should have 98 single crochets. All right, we are coming towards the end. So excited. So single crochet at the end. And instead of putting your yarn over the 2 loops like we usually do, we're going to change our colors. So grab your second color. I'm going to do orange for mine, like a mix of orange. It looks so cute. I'm excited. So I'm going to make a slip knot again, and we're going to put that slip knot on our hook, tighten it a little bit, and pull through both of the chains. Perfect. You're always going to chain 1, and the first and the last stitch is always going to be a single crochet. It doesn't matter what color you're using, it's always going to be the first and the last a single crochet. So we're going to do a single crochet in that first chain, but we're going to grab our blue yarn and we're going to hide it behind it to kind of bring it up a little. So go in the first chain, kind of put your blue yarn over it, grab your orange yarn, pull it through. You should have 2 loops on your hook, pull through 2. Perfect. And now we don't have to do anything with the blue yarn, so just put it on the side for now. Don't let it get tangled. So now we're going to look at our chart. We're starting on row 10, so it's going to be a little difficult, but we're going to do it a little differently because we're starting at the beginning instead of, because usually the first 2 rows, there's no double crochets, and that's what those X's means. The X's means you're going to double crochet a row below, but we don't have that row yet. So let's do this. So we are going to chain, or sorry, not chain. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 8 single crochets. So 1 in orange, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then there's a blue box right here, right? So we're going to avoid that. So we're going to chain 1 and skip a stitch. Then we are going to do 3 single crochets. So chain 1, skip a stitch, and then 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Again, chain 1 because there's again a blue square, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 single crochets. So chain 1, skip a stitch, and then do 19 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Awesome. So that was 19 single crochets. Then again, we have a blue square. So we're going to chain one, skip a stitch, and then we're going to do 3 single crochets. So skip a stitch and then 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Chain one again, because again we have a blue square, and then now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 single crochets. So skip a stitch and then do 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now we actually finish our first row, but since we have 98 stitches, we're going to keep repeating. So we're going to go at the end all the way to the beginning. So at the beginning again, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So go straight and do 8, another 8 single crochets. So 1, don't skip anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then again, if you look, we have a blue square, right? So we're going to chain one, skip a stitch, and do 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Again, chain one, skip a stitch, and now we're going to do that 19 single crochets. So skip a stitch, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Again, we're going to chain one because we have a blue square, skip a stitch, and then do 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. And if you remember, again, we're going to chain one and we're going to do 8 single crochets because we're at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. And then again, we are at the beginning, and again, we're going to do 8 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually end on 6 single crochets. And then remember, the last stitch, you're always going to put a single crochet. It doesn't matter what it is. We're always going to do single crochet. So single crochet. We have finished our first round, guys. Good job. So I'm going to cross my first round to keep a track. Perfect. And now I am going to chain one. You're always going to chain one at the beginning and at the end. Turn your work. And this is the nice thing because we don't have many ends left over because we do this method. So now on top of every single crochet, you're going to do a single crochet. On top of every chain one, you're going to chain one and skip as well. So I'll show you real quick. So do single crochets like we've been doing on top of every single crochets. And now we're working on the back. So single crochet, single crochet, single crochet. Good job, guys. Hang in there. Single crochet, single crochet. Perfect. So we're at single crochet. And if you look right here, we chained one and we skipped the stitch, right? So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to chain one, skip that stitch, and go in that next single crochet and do a single crochet on top. So every single crochet gets a single crochet. And then every chain skip, you're going to do chain and skip as well. So continue to do that all the way till the end, guys. And I'll see you at the end when we switch our colors to blue. All right, how gorgeous is this orange, guys? I'm so excited that I use this. Okay, we're 2 chains away, so single crochet. And then on the last single crochet or the first stitch, we're gonna take our orange yarn and push it towards us because this is the wrong side to hide it. And we're gonna pick up our blue yarn, whatever yarn you guys are using. So pick it up and you're gonna make a single crochet through it. So pull through both loops. Perfect. Tighten the orange just a little bit. Now flip your work to the right side. You can see how neat it looks. Oh my gosh, looks gorgeous. All right, let's get ready. So now we're gonna do a single crochet in the blue. Remember, the first chain is always a single crochet in the last chain. So go through the loops. Remember to grab your other yarn behind it to kind of keep it attached. Pull up 2 loops, pull through 2. Perfect. And you always, I think we chained 1, right? Well, I think actually I did not chain 1. So always chain 1, guys. So yarn through, chain 1, turn your work, and then do a single crochet. Perfect. All right, now let's get started. So second row. So the blue squares is now the blue color that we're going to be using, and the white is going to be the chain 1 that we're going to skip. So let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is, if you look at the diagram, we do have blue square. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue squares plus chain. So we're going to do 1 single crochet, then chain 1, skip a stitch because there's a white square, and then go into the next stitch, do a single crochet. Again, chain 1, skip a stitch, second single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, and do a single crochet. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, just like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1, and now we're gonna do a double crochet, but we're gonna do it in the first row. Remember how we do that chain with our orange yarn? So we did that so we can do a double crochet next. So when you see the X's, that means it's a double crochet. So you're gonna yarn over, so skip a stitch, and you're gonna go under the first and grab that blue yarn, pull it up, and do a double crochet. Pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. Okay, next, chain 1, skip a stitch. Then we're gonna do 2 single crochets and 1 double crochet down below. So yarn over, double crochet. Perfect. Awesome, guys. Okay, again, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, and we're gonna do, let's see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 single crochets. So skip a stitch and then do 9 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Now chain 1, skip a stitch. We're gonna do 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet, and 2 single crochets right after. So 1, 2, chain 1, skip a stitch, and do a drop down double crochet. So pull up, you have 3 loops on your hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 1, and again, look at the end. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets with a skip stitch in between. So chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, 2 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, 3 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, 4 single crochet. We just finished our 4th single crochet, so we're gonna go straight to the beginning and go straight into the 1 single crochet, how we started. So 1 single crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet, chain 1, and the last one. So you should have 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 since we started. And the way you can tell the start is because it's right next to the other single crochet. So now chain 1, and we're gonna do our, right here, double crochet down below in the first row. So remember, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet. So you'll know it's a double crochet because you'll always have that space on the bottom. You know what I mean? Okay. We did the double crochet. So chain 1, skip a stitch, then do 2 single crochets, and then 1 double crochet below. And you can tell I have this no chain in that blue gap. So 1 double crochet. Perfect. So chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, and now again we're going to do our 9 single crochets. So skip a stitch and do 9 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Perfect. Almost at the end, guys. Hang in there. Chain 1, skip a stitch, do a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, do a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet, and then 2 singles right after. So 1, 2. Chain 1, a double crochet, so skip a stitch, double crochet in the next. Chain 1, and then again we have those 4 single crochets. So chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, 2 single crochets, chain 1, skip a stitch, 3 single crochets, chain 1, skip a stitch, 4 single crochets. Again, we're going to go to the beginning, almost done with our second row or third row. So go straight into that next chain, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, second single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, third single crochet, and then chain 1, and the last stitch will be single. Like we said, always the last and the first one is going to be single. So chain 1, we are done with our third row. We are going to cross our work. Good job, guys. You're doing amazing. And then super easy, on the way back, you're just going to put single crochets on top of single or double crochets, and then chain 1 where you have a chain 1. So chain 1, single crochet in the first one. And then if you look, we have a chain 1, right? We skipped a stitch. So you're going to make a chain, and then put a single crochet in the next one. Make a chain because that's what we did on the first around. And then chain 1, skip a stitch. And then this one, we'll do 2 stitches. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and then single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, chain 1, skip a stitch, chain 1, and see how this is a double crochet? You're just going to do a single crochet on top. So on the way back, we always just do single crochet or chain once. And the reason I do this is because we just don't have any ends left. It's so nice and clean. I love it. It's less work for us, more fun. So chain 1, skip a stitch, go all the way around. So keep going all the way around, guys, and I'll meet you on a third row. Again, you're just doing single crochets where you have single or double crochets on top, and then skip, like chain 1 and skip when you have, chain 1 and skip on the first round. Super easy. Go all the way around, and I'll see you guys on our fourth row. All right, guys, we are at the beginning, so we're gonna do our single crochet. Then we're gonna put our blue yarn towards us. So just kind of, and then grab our orange yarn and pull through, both loops. Perfect. And then chain 1, turn your work to the right side. So we're always going to start on the right side. So from right to left. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I love the colors. So now again, we're going to grab our orange yarn, and the first chain is always going to be single crochet. So make sure you grab your blue yarn behind on your loop. Pull through 2. All right, let's get started. Put your blue yarn away. Time to work with orange. This one's gonna be fun because we're gonna do a lot of double crochet. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochet. So we're gonna start with our single crochet. Then we're gonna do double drop down. So 1 double, single crochet in the next stitch, second double in the second row below, single crochet, third double, and single crochet, and our fourth double. So you should have 4 X's in that chain. So if you look, we start with a single crochet, then we have double, single, double, single, double, single, double. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have a blue square. So we're going to chain 1, skip a stitch, and we're going to do another double into that chain. So you're always doubling the row below. Chain 1, then we're going to do 2 single crochets. So skip a chain, 2 single crochets, and then we're going to do 3 doubles. So double crochet, and then a single crochet, a double crochet, second double, single crochet, and a third double. All right, colors looking amazing. Now we're going to chain 1, skip a chain, and we're going to do 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Again, if you look, 3 white squares. So chain a stitch, skip a stitch, and then do 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Next, we have again 3 doubles. So chain 1, skip a stitch, and then we're going to do a double, a double, double, a single, a second double, a single, a third double, and then we're going to do 2 single crochets. So 1, 2. Then we're going to chain 1, and again we're going to skip a stitch, and we're going to do a double crochet right below. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and again we're going to do 4 double crochets. So skip a stitch, a double crochet, single crochet, then a double crochet, our second double crochet, and then a single crochet, and then third double crochet, and then a single crochet, and then a fourth double crochet, and then our last single crochet. So we have finished with this round. So good job, guys. So now we're just going to repeat everything we just did from the beginning. So go back to the beginning of the chart and do a single crochet, and then again we have 4 double. So a double crochet, and then single crochet, second double crochet, and a single crochet, third double crochet, and a single crochet, and one more, fourth double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and do straight double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip a stitch, do 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and now we have 3 doubles. So double crochet, and then single crochet, second double crochet, single crochet, and a third double crochet. If I'm going too fast, guys, you can always pause and rewind as well. All right, so chain 1, skip a stitch, and then we're going to do 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Again, chain 1 because we have a blue box. Skip a stitch, do 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and we are back to our 3 doubles. So we have one double, 1 single crochet, second double, second single crochet, and third double. And then after that, we're going to do 2 single crochets. 1, 2, chain 1, we're going to skip a chain and then do a double crochet in the next chain. Chain 1, and now we're at the end. We're going to do those 4 double crochets. So skip a stitch. So chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, third double crochet, third single crochet, fourth double crochet, fourth single crochet. And again, we're going up to the middle again. We're going to do straight a single crochet, and then we have the 4 double again. So 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, so third double crochet. So we've been lucky so far. So far we've always ended on a single crochet, and then third single crochet. Are you guys finished round 4? Looking really awesome. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to put a single crochet on top of every single crochet and double crochet. And then those chain 1s, you're going to chain 1, skip a stitch just the way you did in the first row, and then single crochet in the back. I'll show you for a second. So single crochets, single crochet. So only single crochets or chain 1, skip. So single crochets. Bum, bum, bum. All right, here we are coming up on a chain 1. So single crochet, single crochet. Perfect. So single crochet on top of the double, and then we have that chain 1. So chain 1, skip that stitch, and then do a single crochet on top of the double. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and single crochet. All right, guys, do that all the way around, and I'll see you on our next round. All right, so we are almost at the end. We have 1 single crochet. Again, we're going to put our orange yarn towards us and grab, I don't know why my accent sounds so weird, grab our blue yarn and pull through both loops. Chain 1. Again, we always chaining 1 at the beginning, and we are on the right side. working on our 4th or 5th row. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5th row. So again, we're gonna do single crochet in the beginning as we always do. Make sure you grab that orange yarn behind and pull through too. Perfect. Let's get started, guys. So excited. So let's look at the chart. We're still working at the butt. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets with 1 chain 1 in between. So we're gonna start with our first single crochet. We're gonna chain 1, skip a stitch, second single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, third single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, fourth single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet down below, chain 1, skip a stitch, another double crochet down below. Perfect. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, second single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch. We're gonna do 2 single crochets in a row and a double crochet right after. Perfect. Now we are gonna chain 1, skip a stitch and do a single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, do a double crochet below, chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet, and then 2 single crochets in the row after. Perfect. I'm just going to zoom this out. We're coming towards the end. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, second single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet down below, chain 1, skip a stitch, another double crochet below, chain 1, and we have 4 single crochets again. So skip a stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, second single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, third single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, fourth single crochet. And we're actually done with our 5th row, but we gotta go back to the beginning and repeat. So again, straight away we're gonna do single crochet because there's no spaces. It's right away goes into blue. So single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, our second single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, third single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, fourth single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch. We're going to do our double crochet. And if you're looking at your diagram and you're like, I have a space right here, but there's no double, that means there's somewhere that you miscounted, but you guys should be okay. So again, chain 1, skip a stitch, another double crochet. So we should have 2 double crochets with a chain 1, skip stitch between. We're right here. See those 2 blue boxes with the crosses. Chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, second single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch. We're going to do 2 single crochets in a row and a double crochet on our third. Perfect. Chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet followed by 2 single crochets. So 1, 2, perfect. So let me zoom out real quick. Almost at the end. Chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet, perfect, chain 1, skip a stitch, another double crochet, and then we're at the end to our, again, the 4 single crochet. So chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, second single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, third single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, fourth single crochet. Again, we're going straight to the beginning and we see right away we have a blue square. So single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, second single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, third single crochet, and then chain 1. And on the last one, we always do a single crochet. It doesn't matter what it is. Perfect, guys. We did our 5th row. Chain 1, and again, we are going to repeat what we did on our last row. So we're just going to do single crochets on top of the single crochets. We're going to chain 1 when you see a chain 1 and do a single crochet on top of that. chain one, again skip a stitch how we did it below, and do a single crochet on top of a single crochet and a single crochet on top of a double crochet, and that's it. And when you see the chain one, you just chain a chain and skip that stitch again. All right, guys, continue doing that all the way to the end, and I'll see you at the beginning of our 6th round. You guys are doing amazing. It's turning out really good. I'm excited. Keep going. Don't give up. Take your time. If I'm going too fast, rewind, pause. You know, don't get stressed out. Have any questions, text me. But you guys totally got this. Take your time. Guys, we are on round 6, so we're going to do our blue yarn. Last single crochet, push the yarn forward towards you again, and then grab your orange yarn, pull through 2, chain 1. Now we're going to be working on the right side. I'm so excited, guys. Look at this. This is what it looks like so far. It looks awesome. All right, so we chained 1, and then we're going to do our single crochet in the beginning, always in the first. Make sure we grab that blue yarn behind. Perfect, and yarn over. So now let's get started. Let's see what we got for our round 6. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochet. It looks like you see those 4 X's, 1, 2, 3, 4. So first we start with the single crochet, and then we're gonna go straight into the double crochet. So 1 double, 1 single, 2nd double, 2nd single, 3rd double, and 3rd single, and 4th double. Perfect. We're going to chain 1, we're going to skip a chain, and then we're going to do a double crochet again. We're going to chain 1, we're going to skip a chain, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. So 1 double crochet and then 1 single crochet, 2nd double crochet, 2nd single crochet, 3rd double crochet. Perfect. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2nd double crochet. Awesome, guys. I know I'm going fast, but I'm trying to get you guys through this. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet, a single crochet in the middle, another double crochet, and 2 single crochets, 1, 2. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. So 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2nd double crochet, 2nd single crochet, and 3rd double crochet. Perfect, guys. All right, coming to an end almost. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and we're coming towards the end. We have that 4 double crochet. So 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet, 2 single crochets, 3 double crochet, 3 single crochet, and 4 double crochet, 4 single crochet. We just finished our row, so we're going to go straight back to the middle, or the beginning, sorry guys. In the beginning we have a single crochet like we started, and then we have the 4 double crochets. So single crochet and then go straight into the double crochet. So 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 double crochet, 3 single crochet, and 4 double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and a double crochet. Chain 1, we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2nd double crochet, 2nd single crochet, and 3rd double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet. Perfect. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and we are going to go into a double crochet, a single crochet, a double crochet, and 2 single crochets. Perfect. Almost done. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 3 double crochets. So 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 second double crochet, 2nd single crochet, and 3rd double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and again double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and we're at the end. We have that 4 double crochets with a single crochets in between. So 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2nd double crochet, 2nd single crochet, 3rd double crochet, 3rd single crochet, and 4th double crochet and single crochet. Perfect. Back to the beginning. We have a single crochet, and then we have the 4 double crochets again. So 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2nd double crochet, 2nd single crochet, and third double crochet, and then again, doesn't matter what you're in with, you're gonna put a single crochet at the end. Perfect, guys. Chain one, change your work, and again, on top of every single crochet, you're gonna put a single crochet, and the double crochet, you're gonna put a single crochet. When you see the chain spaces, you're gonna chain one and skip that and put a single crochet on top of that double crochet. So continue to do that all the way till the end, guys, and I'll meet you on our 7th row. All right, guys, we are finishing up our last stitch. So single crochet, yarn towards you, grab the blue yarn, pull through both loops, chain one, turn your work to the right side. Look at your work, it's looking amazing. Keep going, guys. All right, so now we're gonna do a single crochet in the first stitch. Make sure again, we're gonna get our orange yarn on the side. And then let's get started on our, I think, 7th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So first thing is we're gonna do 4 blue stitches. Sorry, single crochets, and with spaces in between. So 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch. 2nd single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch. 3rd single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch. 4th single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, and do 1 double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, another double crochet. Perfect. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 2 single crochets, and 1 double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet, followed by 2 single crochets. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet. Chain 1, and then 4 double single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a 2nd single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a 3rd single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and a 4th single crochet. We just finished our 6th round. Again, we're gonna go back to the front. So again, 4 single crochet followed by chain spaces. So again, we're gonna go straight into a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 2nd single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, 3rd single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, 4th single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, another double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 2 single crochet, followed by a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, another single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet, followed by 2 single crochets. 1, 2. Chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a single crochet, 2nd single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 3rd single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a 4th single crochet. Again, we are back to the beginning. Single crochet right after that. Chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, and chain 1, and in our last one we're always going to do single crochet. So single crochet, chain 1, turn your work, and repeat a single crochet or a chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet. So go all the way to the beginning, guys, and I'll meet you on the 8th round. All right, guys, last single crochet. Again, yarn towards me. Grab our orange yarn, chain 1. Don't forget to chain 1, guys, when turning your work. And of course, the first chain is going to be a single crochet. I am in love with how these colors are turning out. Looks so amazing. Yay, I'm so glad we picked these colors. All right, So if we look, we have single crochet followed by double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, we have 4 double crochet. So let's do it. So first single crochet, then we have a double crochet, 1 double crochet, next 1 single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, third double crochet, third single crochet, and fourth double crochet. Perfect. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and a double crochet in the middle. Chain 1, skip a stitch. We're going to do a double crochet, a single crochet, and a double crochet. We're going to chain 1, skip a stitch, do 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets. So a double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, third double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, again 3 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet, second single crochet, and third double crochet. Perfect. And then 2 single crochets at the end. Chain 1, skip a stitch, again double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 double crochet. Coming to an end, chain 1, skip a stitch, and we're going to do 4 double crochet. So 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, third double crochet, third single crochet, and fourth double crochet, ending by fourth single crochet. We have finished the 7th round or 8th, not sure, lost the count. So now we're going to go back to the beginning, starting with a single crochet, just how we did at the beginning with the 4 double crochet. So single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, third double crochet, third single crochet, and fourth double crochet. Perfect, guys. Good job. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, a double crochet, a single crochet, and a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, followed by 3 double crochets. So 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, and third double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, again 3 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, and third double crochet, followed by 2 single crochets, 1, 2, oops, 1 and 2, perfectly. Coming almost to the end, guys. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, and 1 double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, third double crochet, third single crochet, and fourth double crochet and fourth single crochet. Almost at the end, guys. Again, we're at the beginning. So single crochet, a double crochet, first double crochet, first single crochet, second double crochet, second single crochet, and third double crochet. And then obviously the last stitch, we always do a single crochet, chain 1, flip your work, and again do a single crochet on top of each of the single or double crochet, and then chain 1 when you see a chain 1 and skip a stitch, just how we did in the previous row. So I'll see you guys at the end for, I believe, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the 8th row.